I'm working on leg warmers today. I keep saying I'm gonna get these, but let me go and get these out the way because they're not gonna take me that long, or I hope anyway. I don't know why they're swinging around here like this. There you go. Hope I don't bump it and it go to knock in. So we found a factory knot while I had started. So we're gonna cut this factory knot loose and then we're gonna work it, when I get back. Going the other direction. Come on, hands, work with me. All right. So let's remember what row I was on. I think this is 15 right here. It's 4, 8, 12, 15. Wait, make sure. 4, 8, 12, 13, 14, 15. This is 15 right here. All right. So now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Let me double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And I probably need to just go and put a stitch marker right there because I don't really like using stitch markers. But we're going to do it tonight because I don't want to keep getting confused. I don't want to have to keep counting. So we're going to put one down there and we're going to put one for 15 down at the other end. We're going to use gold for the other end. And let me count 15 this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So thanks so much for the like. Thanks so much for the likes. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. So this should be 50 here. Once I get done, I'm just going to check and make sure it's 50. And then I'm not going to go back and count it after the fact. So one, wait, this is 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12. And I think I'm going to avoid yarning that in. Some leg warmers. Avoid yarning that in. Making another stitch with that extra. And I'm going to do this. And then go ahead and do this. I know that it's really loose. That is naughty. That did not come out right. What was I doing? Alright. So yarn, me hold it. My hands ain't working tonight. Alright. It's kind of chilly in here too. Alright, I'm gonna hold this right here. Yarn over, go in there, grab. There you go. Alright. Let me make one more. So I can now go back and count that. Or tie that in a knot too. So that I don't really have to worry about it. All right. Now let me go back and recount again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Sorry, that's my dog. Awesome. That's I want to make this slouchy next. I'm gonna make this Alaskan beanie, I think it is, that covers the ears, and it's gonna be Valentine's Day thing, so I can't wait. I'm a quick counter because all that's important is I end this uh these stitches with 15 single crochet. So I don't like counting. Right now I'm just not gonna be worried about it. I'm gonna move this more on the shot though. It's not in my way. I can't wait to make it. I'm making this one for a friend and she asked me for it weeks ago. So I'm like, okay, let me go and make this so I can cross one more thing off my list. So she told me no rush. And that's the wrong thing to tell me. If you tell me no rush, I'm gonna take a while. But I was sick too. So I really haven't really been feeling that great up until about last week sometime. So I could have started on the last week though. Then my kid got sick this week, this past week. I ain't felt no yarn this rough in a minute. Turn, turn, stop flipping. Alright, this should be single crochet. So I need to count this and take that out. One, two, three. Awesome, Jennifer. Four. Me too. Five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10, 11, 12, 13. I'm making leg warmers. 14, 15. All right. Yay. Ooh, thank you. Making them for a friend. She asked me for them a while back, a little while ago. So I'm like, yeah, it's just gonna get this done. If I'm lucky, I'll be done. Oops, in 2 days. Is it the stitch pattern I wanted to make? I hope so. The reason why I'm questioning it because I've been doing front loop only for a while now, and so doing back loop only is feeling a little weird. No, I'm working on some right now. I don't have a collection of leg warmers. This will be my first pair. I'm kind of like on a time crunch. I'm making this for someone. Please be making that pattern that I want, cause I'm trying to think. Oh, I just finished making a rib. This might be it. I might just be tripping. Part of me is like, maybe I should have did this front loop only and did the other part back loop only. Just to throw a wrench and do something different. I don't know why that witch doctor song was singing in my head. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. That old school song. Crap. I said I was going to. No, I ain't gonna worry about it. Not gonna worry about it. Just hope I don't find another factory knot. I ain't gonna worry about it. I'm just gonna keep on going. That's why I don't like using stitch markers. They always slow me down. My hands struggle to put them together. And I probably should have used my really long safety pins to help, because I can't really pinch stuff, and so my lobster clash type motion is very off. So I should have just did with the big long safety pin. And right now, the shorter, the more difficult for me to work with too. So hopefully, once it gets a little bigger, I can speed up a little bit. Then I want to make a hot pink um, wig beanie for myself. So I think that'll be really fun. And but I need to find my hot pink lipstick. If not, I'm gonna go buy some more. I don't know what I did with it. Come on. Let me think about it. Do I want this to look different? A little bit more different from that there. If I do front loop only, it'll look more like, yeah. Hi. So what I'm thinking is I may do front loop only in the middle, and then when I end it, just make sure that I do a back loop only to end it, because but I want them to look different. I want the pattern to kind of look different. So I'm gonna switch and change this to front loop only. And yeah, so we're gonna do front loop only in the middle. It's not gonna hurt to change it up, because I'm not gonna go back and redo that. Whatever I do to this one, I just make sure I do to the other one. So, and it's only like the second row. How to how to use a long loom for making a blanket? Is that what you're asking? I have that posted to my channel. It's a two-part series for that. I can't explain right now. I'm working on a leg warmer, because I have to get the loom out to show. But you basically work on one, do each stitch and work on one side. You just want, instead of doing a figure eight, you'll work on one side of the loom as if you're working in a U direction, going in like a U direction, like this around the loom. on one side at a time. No, not the green one. It's on a shorter long loom, but it shows it's like part one long loom um you know how to make a blanket on a long loom, and it's mostly towards I started towards the end. I kind of explained what's going on, then towards the end is when I start it, and then there's a second part, and then I have to, and then the third part is the link to the third part is in the description of the second part. Um, it's purple. Let me double check. My long loom, the longest long loom is green, but I did a demonstration on the smaller one because it's all the same. It's just less pegs. They're all the same. They're just different colors. My longest long loom is like 62 pegs or something like that. Yeah, they're all still the same though. The color doesn't matter. Oh, you're talking about either way. I did it on the purple one. And they'll still explain how to do it on the blue too. It's they're all made the same way. What did I do? Did I not move? I knew I did something. I didn't move this stitch marker. Why didn't I move this stitch marker? Crap. Now I gotta figure out. I think this one is, let me count. This one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yep, this is single crochet in the back loop. Okay. Now with that, with the loom you're using, it's gonna be more like a lap blanket, or if that's your blanket, if the blue one is the one you have that's 62 pegs, then you'll be fine. If you can make a baby blanket with it, it'll still be more like a lap blanket. Unless you make two panels and sew them together. That's why I don't like using stitch markers because I rarely use them, and stuff like that happens where I just keep working and I'm just like I don't feel like changing that. I need to get started on my skirt because I want me a skirt for Valentine's Day, and I brought me 3 skeins of variegated pink yarn, and I can't wait to use it. And I'll probably start on it Tuesday. It'll be fine. I need to quit tripping. Live. Stop thinking so hard. Stop thinking about it so hard. Alright, I can do something. I was about to say real quick. Wait, why am I doing front loop only? Girl. Ooh, I like that. I like the way it's turned out in the leg area part. I like that way more. Alright, back loop only. See, there it goes, because my fingers are cold for one thing. Oh, alright. I should have grabbed my lotion. I would have went with slip stitch, but I don't feel like my slip stitches be turning out right. I have to master slip stitch because I hope that doesn't bother y'all because I'm not gonna try to fix it because it's just rubbing up against the table. It's not really making like a loud noise, but it's gonna be, to try and stop it from doing it would be like trying to hold it in my hand or something. And it's gonna slow me down. This is so pretty. Yeah, look at what you're doing, girl. All right. I might have to make tomorrow night a loom knit night because I think y'all need it. I haven't loom knitted on live in a minute, and I gotta fix the blanket first before I go live though. The blanket I'm working on, I gotta fix it. I don't like the way it's coming out. Then I'm gonna add buttons at the top of it. Put a button on each one per se. I got some brown buttons and some tan buttons. Hmm. Hi, Elmers. Oh, my hand's getting a little bit away from me. That's a bit. I'm trying to keep from humming songs that keep popping in my head. part of me is like maybe I should have used uh, double crochet. But we just gonna keep trucking along. No, not probably not. Probably slip stitch though, but like I said, it's gonna work. Part of me wanna put my heat up on this table. I don't know where I get this third wrap from. I'm like, wait a minute. I could also do Brittany Cricket top. Mm, I'm thinking to not for decoration to make it tighter. So if you want to make it tighter, I could do. I could leave it open at the top. Um, just leave it alone. That's where most of my problem is. I'll work on stuff and then I'll be like, ooh, I can do this, and do this to it, all that extra stuff, and you know. ain't counting those by the rows. I should know where I'm at though. I'm gonna start wearing leg warmers out here when it cause this temperature is dropping. I need to make my own self some leg warmers. Cause it be making my nose run. Let me move this camera further back. Uh-oh. Excuse me, y'all. Eyes running too. It's starting to take shape like I wanted to. Mm, come on, hand. Mm. That's it. Yeah. I might work late tonight. Stay out here a little bit later if I can, if I can stand it. Well, everybody does it a little different. You kind of gotta, find the right pace for yourself. It's hard to explain to me, um, because your hands have to be holding the yarn a certain way. Some people hold theirs like they say this is the correct way, and then going in between your pinky like this and holding the yarn and yarning over and making your stitches. But I don't do that. I wrap mine around my fingers like this which is most comfortable for me when I first learned. So you just, I think it's more in the physical. It needs to be taught more. Um, you know, it's hard for me to explain. Just start telling me. I'm watching something. It's all about grabbing the yarn with the hook and, making stitches that way. So the best way I can explain it. Trying to remember what Lucas supposed to be doing. Mm. I'm trying to see if there's a design going on here yet. Not kinda. I'm talking about as far as like the print, the way the print is coming out. I may start back on that hoodie tomorrow. Or maybe I'll do it tonight. Mm. Mm. Hi, Adrian. Thanks so much for the likes. I'm working on some leg warmers. I'm about to flip them in a second so y'all be able to see it. Oh, some camo leg warmers. That's what they asked for. I'm sorry if y'all can't really like see. Uh, I need to flip it this way so this is where I'm going. Hey, Sister Sister. Hey, Samikia. How y'all doing? Thanks so much for the likes. Uh, Pretty good. Pretty good. It's just really cold. I'm trying to make. I might have to put one heat on the floor and one heat on the table. I ain't trying to encourage nobody else's bad behavior, but I'm thinking about doing it. I'm debating it hard. Or add a third heater in here or something. I only have them on when I'm out here working. So I'm making some leg warmers. I need to make myself some. But my friend asked me for these weeks ago, and she's like, "Don't rush." That's the wrong thing to tell me. If you tell me not to rush, you'll be a month getting them. Ain't nothing wrong with that. That's why I should go get the dog. Get the dog. That's what I'm gonna start doing. I'm gonna bring my heated blanket out here. That'll solve my problem. I'm gonna bring my heated blanket. Sure is. I'm gonna have it out here tomorrow on these good old knees. Uh-oh. I'm so glad to see you back in your crojo. I supposed to be making myself some Valentine's Day stuff, but I still haven't yet. I supposed to make myself a hat and a skirt. Hopefully, I stop, you know, trying to make stuff for content and be like, okay, just make stuff for myself for content. Good. I just wanted like a bucket hat and a tube skirt. That's all I want. Just me making the order for myself. That's all I want. I just want me to make me a skirt and a bucket. No big deal. I'm trying to tell myself it's no big deal. Try to encourage myself to do it. It's no big deal. We just got to do it. Okay, cool. You on them cardigans? You moving right along. I haven't even finished the panel. I ain't even finished the panel of my hoodie yet. I don't like being cold. I think it's the weather. I can't stand to come out because I gotta leave my house every time. Now my skirt, I could work on the skirt in the house because for me, um, my skirt in my head, I work on it in the house. But as far as working on stuff for other people, I have to work out on it in my shed. I don't work on stuff in the house because we have um we have dogs and their hair be everywhere, and so I don't really bring the dogs in the shed because they shed one of them shed really bad, and of course the other one shed lightly, but still I try not to bring them out here to add any dog hair to nothing. So I work on my stuff in the house, but yeah, I want to try Tunisian crochet too. I was looking at some hooks today. Well, the past couple of days, I've been looking at some Tunisian hooks. Part of me is like, I don't get it, but the other part of me is like, girl, you ain't touched them knitting needles in forever. You really think you gonna pick up a a really long crochet hook? And I'm not saying they're the same, but they practically create the same stitch. And so I'm just like, would you really, you know? Because essentially, when I crochet, it's a different stitch, and when I knit, there's a different stitch. So I'm just like, you know, would you really, kind of thing. I don't know. That's what's holding me back. But I like the aesthetics of it. I like the ASMR kind of thing of it, watching somebody do it. It's very enticing. Hi, Mari. Yeah, I got about 30 minutes left. So I like watching somebody do it. So I'm just like, that would entice me to like keep doing it because, you know, it looks pretty nice to do. I don't know. I'm debating it. You know how you get like a refund or some money that, you can't spend nowhere else? It's a gift card. That's where I'm at right now. I got too many options for this gift card and I don't know what to spend it on. I had spent it on some yarn. I had finally decided to spend it on some yarn and the company never mailed the yarn, so I got a refund for the yarn from where I ordered it from, and they're gonna refund it to me and let me buy something else. So I'm just like, you know, that's funny. Look, let me make a note. Let me never say that. Cause ooh, I would. I'm thinking about buying some embroidery stuff right now. I got some embroidery stuff in the cart. And to make it even worse, I got that embroidery stuff that the stuff that you uh, stick onto the fabric and then sew it on there, sew the pattern on there, and then it dissolves after the fact after you're done. I got that in the cart. I want to get this embroidery book. I want to buy some knockoff high top shoes and do embroidery all the way around the shoe. I'm just like, mm-mm, I cannot say that. I cannot. So I'm like, it's all fiber arts, right? Right, had it all in there, all of it. I be trying to have stuff in this shed, but he be coming out here looking for random stuff, and I just be like, look, I got two boxes in there I ain't open. I be trying to get it in here before he get home from work. And then I'm getting ready to change some things around my shed. I got me some more storage, so my background won't be looking crazy anymore when I'm doing videos. I ain't gotta put up that one sheet back there to cover up stuff. But yeah, so I'm getting more organized. I'm really excited about that. I just gotta open up the boxes and start putting my yarn in there. I hope I have plenty of storage now. I shouldn't need no more storage. And I think the turtle that may be leaving this week if the person is willing to pay the bill. It's all in the truck. That I have an inflatable couch, and the turtle's sitting back there on the couch, and I forgot to cover it up, so I just need to put it in a bag. I try to keep all stuff that I made in a storage bag, just in case. How long? Ooh, half of it. That sounds like a lot of yarn. I really hope I'm able to get all of mine in behind me. I got, what is it? 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 20. I got 16. I think that's 12 by 12 storage containers. Six, yeah, about 20 12 by 12 storage containers to put some yarn in. And if I can do better, I could have some more space back there, but I want to use it for more random craft stuff. I got an old dresser that I got back there that I need to fix up for I could probably just put styrofoam in it and fix it up and put like just random craft stuff in there and organize it a certain way. I haven't figured out how to do it yet. What you said. So I'm hoping that it's way more than I need. Cause I have um about I got a box of yarn and I got like 2 bags back there, and then now I got about 3 boxes of yarn. One kind of small, and 3 bags of yarn. They're not completely full back there. And then I got this um storage thing that's usually in behind me in my videos. I got that. It's not completely full, but it's pretty close to it. It's not that big. And then I got some I had bought some shoebox size containers one year because I just been slowly buying, organizing stuff what I could afford at the time. So in those little shoebox containers, I'm keeping like very small skeins of leftover yarn, and like skeins that I get from Dollar Tree. I'm throwing those in there. But any bigger cakes, I'm putting in like the white thing, and like the blanket yarn stuff. I'm putting it in the 12 by 12. Hopefully it all works out. I just hope, I really hope that it's way more than what I need, because that's what it's sounding like to me. But you never know. Uh oh. Okay, I will. Hopefully, one of these years, I'll be able to start doing some traveling. I'm on a slow uphill climb, but I'm getting there. The money has finally started to like come in a little bit more consistently. So I'm really trying. I'm trying not to overwork myself too, because I've been feeling a little bit too overwhelmed. So I'm like, slow down a little bit. Hey Don, I'm doing good. How you doing? I was actually what is it, Georgia or Texas? I have a friend that's, I can't remember if it's Georgia or Texas. She kept trying to get me to come to go out of town and come to a couple of her events too. But it's been a couple of years. I've always wanted to make a trip, especially when YouTube be hosting events and stuff like that. I be trying to like be at their events, but they don't be giving me enough time to like plan for it. Like what is it? Um like they'll say, if you're going to be blah blah January 22nd and today is like the 18th. And I'm just like, or they'll say a week in advance. I'm just like, I can't do nothing with that. I'm like way over here, and y'all all in California or in New York. I need like a month in advance to like plan for like the events that they be doing, but they don't really give you a heads up. But we're supposed to be getting Google here. I don't know if they're gonna be done with this year or next year, but we're supposed to be getting Google in a town that's like 15 minutes away from me, 15 to 20 minutes away from me. So I'm hoping that they'll host more events there that I'm able to attend. Awesome. Okay. I'm glad to hear that, Dawn. I am glad to hear that. Cause I know that that baby knit loom be wiggling. The pegs on that be wiggling. And I don't want to one day lose a peg and I'm like, well, I don't know how I'm gonna make some because they come out. I push them back in, but they come out. They round looms are they I think they pegs will come out of those, but you can push them back in. So that's good. Now that white one, I don't know. Yeah, I got about 15 minutes left. But yeah, I was looking forward to the opportunity. But a lot of people has been complaining about Google coming to the area. But for as a YouTuber, for me, that sounds like more money for me, like more opportunities to meet, more like companies and stuff like that in person instead of just hoping and wishing and praying online all the time and possibly getting scammers and all that stuff. So I don't know how long it's gonna take them to build it. I don't even know where they're gonna put it at. But it's definitely been announced that they'll be here in my county anyway. I think this ain't gonna take me that long. I think I'm about to go in. I guess the real reason why I ain't brought that heated blanket out here is I gotta carry it. Why I do that? I don't even know. Why I set it down there. So I probably got about excuse me, I probably got about 10 more rows to do. I'm sorry to hear that. On the white one, well, you say on the outside, so it sounds like the white one. I need to YouTube somebody and see how they do it if they give you a replacement peg. Cause now I'm curious. Cause it seems like they're glued in there. Their round looms seem like they're more plastic. Like they're it's a different kind of plastic. This one like it breaks. The other one's like it'll bend if you if you push it over too far. I want to say it's more valuable. Is that the word I'm looking for? Valuable. It has more give. Right. That's why I'm like, cause it got screws on the bottom where you can unscrew it. But I'm just like, isn't it? Aren't they glued in there? Can you actually like? How do you get them out of there? One day I'm gonna get curious since I got three. I'm scared to do it though. But I got three, and I'm one day I'm gonna get curious, and I'm gonna unglue it and see if I can actually get it out of there. Yeah, I got 10 minutes left. Now my round looms, they came with replacement pegs. Those I can see because of this little. Let me grab it real quick. I can see them coming out, and being replaced because I got this little purple one, and when I use U stitches, let me see which one comes out. But I don't remember which one don't come out. But let's see if I can wiggle one out of here. I don't remember which one it is. And my hands kind of hurting because it's cold. I wish I can remember which one. Which one are you? Yeah, my hands hurting. I can't get it out of there. Well, either way, these have come out on me, and it was more than one. And so when they come out, it's skinnier at the part that's in there. And so when it comes out, I just push it down back in there, and it's been fine. Like every time they wiggle loose, I just push it down back in there. So these come out and go back in. But yeah, I wish I could show y'all which one. All right, here go one. Hold on, it's coming up. Let me see if I got some pliers. Well, either way, I'm not gonna put it all the way out. Y'all see it. It came out. And so when it comes out, I just be pushing it back in there. So, but yeah. So I don't know. The white one, the only thing the white one has done is just broke. These they come out and I push it back in, but the white one when I move do something like that it just breaks. I wouldn't even play with the white one like that. I ain't gonna even try to show y'all. I'm not gonna even try to show y'all how to maybe I don't know, but I know it got screws on the back. Yes. Then I got some socks I need to make too. Some crochet footies I need to make. I'm just working down my list for people. Yeah, I got about 5 minutes. I should be back here tomorrow. I really hope it's a little warmer tomorrow, but I'm gonna make sure I bring my heated blanket out here tomorrow. I need to make a rug too, cause I don't want my blanket to touch the floor. I'm so picky. Or a sheet. I can buy a sheet too. I can live with that until I finish the rug. Yeah, they're out of school tomorrow. My youngest one has been out of school since Wednesday. He has a cold and the flu, which was really wild. The flu is going around really bad at our school, and like 14 of his classmates were out. Like that day he went out, like 14 classmates was out the next day. I think no, out that Friday for sure. Which one? I'm not sure. I'm not sure, Samika. Most yarn I just get it and be like, let's just go. Now I got some yarn back there that I'm afraid to use that I got from Ollie's, and I don't even know where to start with that. But I need to see a picture of what you're talking about in order to like verify what you asking. Oh, okay. Mhm. But I should be back here tomorrow, y'all, from 8 p.m. Central to 10 p.m. Central. I'm thinking about running here and grabbing my heated blanket so I can stay out here a little bit longer, and maybe I'll work some on that hoodie that I ain't touched in about a week. Cause every time I just go in the house, I be tired. I'm gonna do one more row and then I'm gonna get off of here. Ooh. Hi. That's how I ended. I wrapped my fingers 3 times the last time, and I turned. I tell her she needs to wash. She might want to wash this because the yarn is so stiff. I'm not quite sure what you're saying, but I am working on a leg warmer. I forgot to put the stitch marker back in here. That's nice. I think I know where I'm at though. I think this is the last one. See, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yep. up. It's my last row, y'all, because it's 10 o'clock. I think I'm going to watch 1,000 Pound Sisters and Sister Wives. Might be something else I'm missing. Percy Jackson. To finish out my night. Uh, Percy Jackson and the Olympians. I've been hearing a lot about that, but I don't know if I want to start it. I'm like, do I really want to start something else? Only because I'm waiting on Bridgerton to come out at the end of the month. Bridgerton should be here soon, but I have been hearing a lot about that. Thanks so much for the likes, y'all. Right now, I want some hot tea, and yeah, I need to go and finish these oven mitts, to be honest, too. I'm gonna look it up though. I'm gonna see what it's about. I'm gonna see what his and hers is about. I'm stuck in a British phase. I didn't even know this thing was falling off the thing. Wait, wait. What you doing? What did you just do? One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I knew that looked wrong. I tried not to take out the stitch marker until I do the stitch because it always confuses me. I don't remember if I did this whether or not I'm in the right area every time. Um, Thank you, Dawn. He's fine for the most part. He's been up and eating pretty good. He had the flu shot too, so that helped. So he'll be able to go back. But he had been out since like Wednesday. He should be able to go back Tuesday. Technically, they were saying he could have been able to go back the day after he went to the doctor. And you know why? It's because he wasn't running a fever. So since he wasn't running a fever, they was like technically he'd go back to school. But I really want y'all to keep him out just in case he doesn't feel well, and then y'all bring him back if it starts to get worse. So that was really wild. Cause my husband was asking for a school excuse, and I was like, well, technically he's not running a fever. So I'm just like, wow, just you know, it's crazy. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here. I think I'm gonna go in here and get this blanket, and yeah, so I can heat up a little bit, so I can work a little bit longer. But I hope y'all have a good rest of your night, and hope to see y'all back here tomorrow from 8 to 10 p.m. Central. Tomorrow, I don't plan on working on this on live. I'm gonna pull out the infinity loom that I've been working on, and so I'll put that on live. So see y'all tomorrow. Have a good one.